He didn't win the seat, but now he's getting the shot anyway. A young dirt racer just turned a reality show loss into one of the most high-pressure debuts NASCAR can offer, and it's happening at Bristol. Here's the situation. Carson Ferguson is making his NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series debut on April 10 at Bristol Motor Speedway. He'll be driving for Kaulig Racing in the number 25 truck. Originally, his first race was supposed to come later in the year at Martinsville, but after impressing in race for the seat, that timeline just got fast-tracked. Ferguson finished second in that competition just behind Mini Tyrrell. Despite entering the finale with the points lead, he made a statement along the way, winning a high-stakes late-model race against experienced pavement drivers. Now, instead of easing into NASCAR, he's jumping straight into one of the most intense tracks in the sport. This isn't just a debut, it's a calculated gamble. Ferguson comes from the dirt racing world, specifically the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. That matters because dirt racers bring a completely different skill set: car control, adaptability, instinct. But Bristol, that's a different animal. High banking, tight corners, zero margin for error. This isn't a development track, it's a pressure cooker. And let's not ignore the bigger picture here. Kaulig Racing didn't have to move him up. They saw something, they watched him go toe-to-toe with pavement veterans and win. And instead of waiting, they accelerated the process. Inside the garage, that sends a message. If you perform, you get opportunities fast, but it also raises expectations immediately, because now this isn't just about potential, it's about proving you belong. Let's break down what this really means. Throwing a driver like Ferguson into Bristol for his first Truck Series start is bold, some would say risky, because Bristol exposes everything. If your timing is off even slightly, you're in trouble. If your racecraft isn't sharp, you're getting lapped. And if you're not mentally locked in, the track will overwhelm you. But here's where it gets interesting. Dirt racers often adapt faster than expected. We've seen it before. They're used to managing unstable cars. They react, not overthink. That instinct can actually be an advantage at Bristol, where things happen fast and mistakes snowball quickly. Now, from Kaulig's perspective, this move is strategic. They're not just testing talent, they're testing ceiling. Can Ferguson handle pressure? Can he adjust mid-race? Can he compete, not just survive? Because if he shows flashes here, that changes his trajectory immediately. On the flip side, there's real risk. If he struggles badly, it could slow momentum, not ruin it, but delay it. First impressions matter in NASCAR, and Bristol is not forgiving. So this is less of a tryout and more of a stress test. Fans are going to be split on this. Some are going to love it. A young, hungry driver getting a shot early, that's what people want to see. It feels earned. It feels real, especially after he proved himself against tough competition. But others will question the timing. Why rush him? Why not let him develop more on pavement before throwing him into one of the hardest tracks on the schedule? Media analysts will likely focus on that exact debate. Is this confidence from Kaulig, or is it pressure disguised as opportunity? Either way, people are going to be watching closely. Let's play this out. Ferguson adapts quickly. He stays clean, runs competitively, maybe even surprises people with a strong finish. Suddenly, he's not just a prospect. He's a name to watch. And Kaulig Racing looks like they found something early. He struggles with the transition, the speed, the traffic, the rhythm. It all becomes too much too soon. He finishes deep in the field, and questions start to build about whether this move was premature. Not a failure, but a reality check. So here's a question. Did Kaulig Racing make a smart move by fast-tracking Carson Ferguson, or did they throw him into the fire too early? Let me know what you think. And if you want more real breakdowns like this, or we go beyond the headlines, make sure you're subscribed to SPORTSWIRE USA.